Once upon heaps of ages ago in legendary Polynesia, on the small island of Niue, also known as the Rock, not because the Hollywood movie star The Rock comes from there, but because the island itself is one gigantic mass of volcanic rock. But the people from this small place are not your ordinary islanders. For one, there were just two tribes that made up Niue, Motu and Tawhisi. I wish I could say that both tribes lived in peace and harmony, but nothing could be further from the truth. They fought each other relentlessly, kinda like Tay and Katie. But back in the days of legend, these guys would put on the war paint and spear up before heading to battle.
Would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom?
Oi, you just got that from the Braveheart movie, you copycat guy.
No one can remember why the two tribes were constantly at war with each other. But one story is particularly mysterious. You see, legend has it that the people of Tuapa had a lucky charm they gave a godlike status to. They called it the Tokamotu. That's not the Tokamotu, that's just a stick with a taro on the top. Come on guys, check the budget. The legend goes that the people of Tuapa took signs from the Tokamotu as future prophecies. It wasn't long before villagers outside Tuapa began to notice how fortunate the small village was on the battlefield and how bountiful their plantations were, while the other villagers had poor harvests. Sorry about that. Everything was going like corned beef and taro for Tuapa, but then one day, everything changed.
Someone's stolen the Tokamotu.
The village elders ordered an extensive search for the powerful artifact. No stone was to be left unturned. That's a lot of stones. Questions were being asked. How could it have been stolen from under their noses? Especially when it was under the protection of the village firekeeper, Tongia Whakahiri.
Listen, guys, I had nothing to do with the disappearance of the Tokamotu.
But you were sleeping when you were meant to be watching it. Did you tell anyone about the Tokamotu?
No, of course not.
And there it was, a sneaky little lie, because Tonga Whakahiri had a big mouth and often bragged about the Tokamotu and the good fortune it gave his village. Many ears would listen, and many mouths would whisper. On the wind, these whispers were carried where they found the ears of two brothers from Hakupu.
We steal the Tokamotu, and then we travel toward the Southern Cross, and then we use the Orion's Belt to find our way back home.
Wow. Using the stars to navigate the Pacific Ocean. That'll never catch on.
Under the cover of darkness, the brothers tiptoed into the village. Because there was no Xbox or PlayStation, most of the village was already asleep. The brothers seized their moments and stole the Tokamotu and headed back to their village Hakupu.
Paddle left toward the Southern Cross, bro.
They all look like the Southern Cross.
As for the village of Tuapa, the people searched for days for the stolen Tokamotu, and after a time of no success, the village chief made a declaration.
To the person, or persons, that have stolen our beloved Tokamotu, firstly, you guys, or guy, suck! It was our good luck charm. I've got together with a few of our priests, and we put a curse on it. That's right, K for curse.
On and on the curse went. It covered everything from poor harvest to smelly underarms. And when the chief was done, the village was quiet again. But the Tokamotu, it was never seen or heard of again. Some say the brothers hid the staff so only they could use its spiritual qualities. The truth, however, could be a whole lot more simple than you think.
Now paddle straight to Orion's Belt, and that should take us home.
When we get home, brother, we are going to be famous.
Some say the Tokamotu sits there to this very day, at the bottom of the ocean, just waiting to be found.